better be worth it. Come on in here, buddy. I have a pretty extensive bucket list, and most of it involves fishing in some way. My list never seems to stop growing. When I got into kayak fishing, I wanted to win a kayak tournament, which I did on my first attempt. Now I want to win an ice fishing derby, so I've entered my very first one.
Fishing license, driver's license, ibuprofen, and coffee. We're going right here to this parking lot, but sometimes the ice isn't real good there because there's that creek that comes in.
You're going on the other side.
Yeah.
It costs $30 each, and there are 5 divisions today.
Hey, we're looking for a sponsor today. I forgot my wallet. Do you do that kind of stuff?
He's not kidding.
It's time to measure up the competition.
Are you the guy to beat today? Is this pretty cutthroat competition, or is it?
It's one of the hardest lakes to fish.
Is it really? How many are you gonna catch? Look this way. Look this way. You're not in the post office, are you?
You need the big one. You need the big one.
What do we need, a 13.5 to win? Are they that big still?
I've lost some 15 inches out
Oh,
there.
really? Are you gonna win? Are we gonna see you later? Can we film your post-tournament recap? Are you gonna sponsor us? Who's gonna? No, he is, right?
I got
You're sponsoring us. Are you sponsoring us or loaning us money? We gotta get that straight. Is this a loan?
This is on camera, so loaning.
This ticket that you buy will include your lunch. We're going to have pulled pork, we're going to have chili,
really?
sauerkraut, hot dogs. My mother made a ton of homemade cookies.
Who stuck the pen up that poor animal's butt?
Okay, we'll see you.
Hey, thanks a lot, Jimmy.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, nice meeting you. Hey, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
Yep, thank you.
Yep.
Should we get your number? Do we have? Is your number on
It's
the?
on that ticket.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good luck,
You
guys.
know what they say, happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
We're here early to make sure we get a parking spot. It's a small area for this many people, and they're expecting 200 entries today. I don't get up this early even for the pro derbies. The goal is to put the biggest crappie on the ice today.
This is 22 feet here too. So cool. We don't have to drill holes to see how deep it is.
I've ice fished this lake maybe 6 or 7 times at the most, and I generally focus on the north end. There are 2 main lake basins, and that's where the majority of the crappie should be right now.
How much time do we got? We need a timekeeper.
Out in the deepest water, which is about 40 feet.
Get this thing started. So we got 2 minutes until we can drop a jig in the water. I'm gonna be the first one in.
15
7.
There it is.
Okay, boom.
The derby starts at 7 a.m. and concludes at 5
We'll
p.m.
just go like this the whole way out. Zigzag.
It's going to be a long day.
Yeah, we're getting deeper. Go this way.
In order to win, I need to take advantage of every possible thing I can.
I'm thinking we need to go. Okay, we're in 40 right here. So let's definitely just get a bunch of them right in here.
One of them is this new Strike Master Lithium 40V ice auger. This thing is unbelievable. To gain the best chance at a bigger fish,
Nothing?
we need to dot this entire deep flat and keep moving all day long.
We just drilled 1,000,000 holes out here. And we're just gonna walk from one hole to the next, looking for crappies. We're fishing a tournament. You got the adrenaline rush going?
Crappies roam, they suspend, and they're moody. They're challenging, and that's why I love chasing them over other species. Without a flasher, you might as well go home, literally. I use a simple Markham unit, and I have it mounted in a Markham lithium shuttle. The shuttle adds a better, longer lasting battery, 2 USB ports, an LED light, and a place to put a couple rods and a small tackle box. It's super convenient, especially when you're on the move.
I've snagged myself in the back. Thanks, Mac. Almost. That's so awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. After revisiting all these holes repeatedly, I'm starting to pick out the hot ones.
Oh, I gotta do another snow angel. I got to. I'm gonna do it with a crappie.
For some reason, maybe 3 or 4 out of 50 holes will be better than the others, even though there's absolutely no depth change or structure change or anything recognizable most times. I'll tell you what though, that's fun. Now don't assume that it's little, because we're in a high stakes derby right here. Okay? Well, that means it's big. It's right there.
It doesn't.
Oh! Yeah! It's a keeper. Nice one. I'm using a 1/32 ounce glow white colored VMC tungsten tubby jig with a clear 1-inch tube. Because it's tough and there's so much fishing pressure, I'm using 1 pound Sufix Ice Magic line. As you may have noticed, I'm using a mixture of rods today just because it's tough to figure out exactly what these fish will eat best. But all my crappie rods have the same basic action, which is ultra light. I like a smaller 23-inch length in shallow and a longer 27 out deep just to give me more hook set ability in super deep water. On the hook set in deep water, you need to account for the line stretch and the subtle bites of a fish lifting your bait. So if you'll notice, I also raise the rod as high as possible while I'm setting the hook, just to make sure I get all the slack out. The 1 pound test does fine in deep water. You just have to be more careful when the bigger fish get close to the hole. But this is why rod selection is so critical with these paper mouth type fish. It needs a good tip, a lot of backbone, but also that moderate bend. And 13 Fishing has definitely nailed it. Just got back from Texas yesterday.
Nice to meet you. Dick Perry.
Nice to meet you.
Watch your show every week.
Thank you. Fishing good or no?
I got a couple small walleyes, just little fellas.
Oh, really? Yeah, these are the first holes we drilled. All those are ours. Can you imagine drilling them by hand? As other anglers move, we're finding other holes mixed in with the million we drilled to add to our rotation. Hour and a half left. You cannot have too many holes. He's coming. He's coming. And now that we're narrowing it down, my milk run is much faster and more effective, but we need a big one. Yeah, oh my gosh. Dude, we got a big one. Clock is ticking, and so far the biggest crappie reported, we got a big one, is 11 3/8. Yes, got a big one. Oh my. Please stay on there. In super deep water like this, it can be tough, especially when the crappies are not in a biting mood like today. To give yourself an edge over other fishermen, you need the lightest line and the smallest, irresistible bait possible. It's a big one, dude. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, and he came off. He just came off. Did you see that?
Is that
I don't know. He's gonna be real close. Look at that. That was a close one, big one, but we got him. Okay, so we gotta call him.
Yeah. Hello.
Jerry,
Yeah.
it's the professional.
What do you got?
A big crappie.
Big.
I don't have a measuring thing, but it's over.
I'll just come out to you.
Okay, you know where we are.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be right out.
Okie doke, see ya. How exciting is this? Jerry's coming out to measure this fish, and it's very close to being the biggest one so far. You think it's big enough? I'm talking to you.
I'd say 12.
We got too much time. Can we call this tournament over at 4? Huh? Shouldn't it be over at 4? No, it ain't over. We got to catch a 13.
We gotta get
Wait, is he the biggest one now?
so far here.
Oh,
Yeah. Can you believe that? You want to do snow angels?
Amazing.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Oh, about 1.5 feet. No, 40. Yep. On a VMC tungsten jig.
Was that luck or was that on skill?
I don't know. I like to say skill.
Yeah.
Luck? Skill? You be the judge. I can't even believe that we did it today. But when you take every little thing into account and all the equipment doing what it's designed to do, I'm leaning away from luck. How many people are in the Derby? 158. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to keep moving. That's the deal.
Okay, good luck. We'll see ya.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
Spend the money if nobody breaks that.
How much is it? A couple thousand?
The wife figures all that out. I let her figure out the categories and where the money, $100 fee, you never know.
Ooh, that 100? I thought it was 2,000. Like right there. Just dot this whole area. And then, just. Look at that. We got two giants.
420.
It's 420?
Yeah.
So we got not very much time.
Congratulations. You're the 2019 Crappie winner for the ice fishing tournament.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
I've never been a crappie winner before.
You are today. 12-inch crappie.
We had a great time, ate some great food, and met some great people. Thanks to Striker Ice for keeping my whole crew safe and warm today, and to Ice Force. My Markham, VMC, and Strike Master tools gave me the edge I needed out there. They're rugged, dependable, and just simply make ice fishing more fun. All right, well, we're wrapping it up. It was a pretty fun day out there. We got to fish Canadota. Haven't ice fished out here in probably, 6 or 7 years. I used to live in Union City. We used to come out here quite a bit. Went to the exact same area, just drilled a million holes out there and just kept looking around, and we had a blast today. It was fun, and it was good because we got to meet some really cool people out there today. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Catch
an old
anything?
one. Yeah, we're killing them, but don't tell anybody.
Okay, I won't.
Gary and everybody at Timberland Bait was really cool today. All the guys out there fishing around us, everybody's trying to help each other, and it's pretty cool for everybody to be in a tournament. It's usually a cutthroat situation. We had 156 entries in the tournament today, so it was a pretty big deal. We're heading home. It's starting to rain, big windstorm coming. Getting out of here just in time. Let's get going.